Welcome back. If you are new, welcome. My name is Nikki, and today we're talking about the ugly truth of selling on Amazon. I just realized that I've been filming a lot of these, like, I'm making $800 profit videos or $1,000 profit in 2 hours, and I'm really glamorizing the hard work that goes into selling on Amazon. So I always tell you guys here on this channel, I like to share all facets of reselling, not just the great things, not just how much profit you can make. Reselling is a lot of work. If you are a veteran reseller, you already know that. I have been a reseller part-time for 10 years on eBay and almost 4 years everywhere else that I sell, which is Poshmark, Amazon, ThredUp, The RealReal, and it is a lot of work. And I feel like new people that maybe come along and just see all these profit videos might think that it's an easy side gig or an easy hustle or an easy full-time job. It is not easy. I would have to say that Amazon probably takes the most amount of my time in reselling. So I just wanted to share some of the, not like downsides, but just like the truth about selling on Amazon and some things that I think people should think about maybe before they start selling, or try it out and see how you feel about these things. If you sell on Amazon, I'd love to know your thoughts about some of the things I'm going to talk about down below. Number one, scanning items is just annoying sometimes. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, to sell on Amazon, do I have a product nearby? Here's the product. Let's say you want to sell this Vital Performance. It's like a protein powder. You go to TJ Maxx. I got this from TJ Maxx. You need to scan the actual barcode on this item to see what it's selling for on Amazon. That is how you find out what you can sell items for. And if you are going to, make a substantial amount of money on Amazon, you need to be selling a substantial amount, just like anywhere else, right? Just like eBay, Poshmark, you have to feed the beast. So it's not like when you're going to the thrift store, like for myself, a clothing reseller, you're going to the thrift store and, shopping through skirts and scanning brands. It is manually scanning an item multiple times. You go to TJ Maxx. You guys have seen it. If you haven't seen any of my retail arbitrage videos, I spend a minimum of an hour in these places. Usually a couple of hours. A lot of my friends that do Amazon full time will scan items all day. I mean, you have to. That's how you're going to find the products that you can sell for a profit. And I know for a fact, a lot of my clothing reseller friends or friends that get started on Amazon, some of them quit because they just can't stand it. Like, they're just like, it's not for me. I really don't like going into stores and scanning things for hours. I was that person. I don't know if I've told you guys this. I actually quit selling on Amazon for a couple of years. I actually started selling on Amazon like 6 years ago, and I couldn't stand the scanning. I was like, this is so boring. And I was very paranoid about it back then because it was new to me, and I thought maybe I'd get kicked out of a store or something. To this date, knock on wood, I should knock on something, I've never been kicked out of a store for scanning. I have had friends that have been, but now I'm just to the point where I don't care. Like, I know some employees see me doing it, and I don't think they really care. I don't know, because like I told you guys, I went into Kohl's the other day and I was scanning stuff for hours. And Kohl's is supposed to be one of those stores that doesn't really like resellers. And I didn't get kicked out, but I just know that the scanning part is just not for everyone. Lots of my friends that start selling on Amazon are like, I don't like it. It's monotonous. It's boring. I don't want to sell on Amazon. And you kind of have to do that to be a successful seller. I mean, I guess you could, some of my friends, what they do is they'll source a lot from like Walmart or Kohl's. And what they'll do is they'll go to Walmart, take photos of things in the aisles. Like, they'll take photos of the cleaning aisles. They'll take photos of the toy aisles. And then they'll go home. My doorbell's ringing. Sorry, Amazon package. And then they'll go home and then go and look on the Amazon website and see. I don't like doing that because I want instant gratification. If you scan it while you're in the store, you know exactly, the profit, how much you can make, the price, everything. I mean, that's an option. And a lot of my friends do that, but I would say like at least half, maybe more, everybody scans while you're there because you want to pick up the item. Let's say you do that process where you take photos and then you leave and you come back. That's an extra trip, you know, when you're already there. So I just thought I'd share that, because scanning products for Amazon, sometimes it doesn't go very fast. You guys have heard my #1 complaint when you go into these stores, your internet goes to a snail's pace and it can take a long time. So it's not all like profit, money. It's great, you know, when you find those profit items, but I feel like you guys know that, but if you are newer to Amazon, just give it a try. I always say, don't invest too much money up front. That's #2 that I wanted to talk about. Amazon does require money up front to get started. So it's not like you're going to the thrift store and paying a couple bucks for an item. You guys know I love shopping in LA on Dollar Day. I get a lot of thrifted items for $1. I love going to the Goodwill outlet, and I usually get items for $2 or less. This is not like that. You're going to Marshall's, you're going to TJ Maxx, so you're going to be paying $5, $10, $20, $30. I paid $45 for a pair of shoes, and I sold them for $120 on Amazon, and I bought 4 pairs. So you see what I mean? See what I mean? What am I thinking about? The buy-in cost on Amazon to get started is more money than if you're just selling thrifted items. Now, you can go to like super like mom and pop discount stores and maybe find some things for like $5 or less, you know, but usually, if you're doing retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, you do need a little bit of money to get started. You don't need thousands of dollars. When I started, like really taking it serious a couple years ago, I started with $1,000. And then once I made that $1,000 back plus the profit, I think I made like $1,500. I reinvested that $500, because remember I paid in $1,000, reinvested. So then I had $1,500 to invest, and I kept snowballing. I did not pull out until I had, I think it was like $2,000 in profit. So you don't need $1,000. Maybe you could start with 100. I mean, you could start really small and just keep reinvesting. But I think to like really get going, it'd be good if you could do 1,000. Not necessary. 500, a couple hundred. I mean, like I said, you can just do what works for your budget, but I don't think a lot of people realize that, especially a lot of people like myself that start reselling by just selling, you know, thrifted clothes. It does take some money to get things moving on Amazon. So that's also something to think about. Okay, one thing that I think a lot of you may know, maybe not, I don't know. I feel like Amazon's selling platform has the steepest learning curve. In my opinion, Poshmark is the easiest. I mean, you take some photos, you write a title and description, boom. eBay, a little more tedious, a lot more fields to fill out. Shipping is not as super simple as Poshmark, but Amazon, you guys, is a whole other beast. It was very intimidating to me when I started, because I started on eBay, then I started selling on Poshmark, then I added Amazon. No, actually, I started on eBay, Amazon, I quit Amazon, started Poshmark, and then I went back to Amazon. But I remember when I first signed up for Amazon and I scanned an item, I was like, what is all of this? What does this mean? I have no idea what's going on. So it is a little intimidating, but caveat, friends, they have such good training videos on how to use their platform. I think it's called the Amazon Seller University. Once you create an account and you get your seller account, I don't even know if you need a seller account. You might just be able to watch those videos before. It is amazing. They'll show you how to send them items. They'll show you how to find reports. They'll show you how to package your items. Really good. It's completely free. So check those videos out. And also, I mean, of course, you can use resources like YouTube. I watched so many tutorials of people that would literally go into their account on the back end and show you how to print labels on your Rollo, shameless plug. I'm not sponsored by Rollo. Still loving that printer. I always link it down below. Best investment I made technology-wise in my business in 2020. But there's so many tutorials out online, so don't let that scare you. For so long, their seller platform really intimidated me that I was just like, I don't think I want to do this. I don't like scanning things. Their platform freaks me out. I'm scared I'm going to mess something up. It's really not that hard once you get started. I feel like if you only sell on Poshmark and then you go to something like Amazon, you would totally be intimidated. But if you sell on eBay it can be a little bit scary, but there's so much information out there, so don't let that scare you away. I feel like this video is kind of like crap talking Amazon, but also giving you solutions to the crap that I'm talking about Amazon, because I've told you guys many, many times, I love Amazon. If I can only have one platform to sell on, it would be Amazon. I'm going to do a like reasons why you should sell on Amazon video. I make the most money there. Things sell the fastest than any other platform I sell on there. Once you learn all the nuances of the platform and how to source items, the profit potential there is amazing, you guys. I mean, and think about it. Everybody shops on Amazon. You probably shop there. Their audience is just, it's huge. I want to look up how many active users they have. I know Poshmark's on the bottom, eBay, and then Amazon just blows both of them out of the park. So I did a video talking about why I won't be a full-time reseller, but if I were to make reselling like one of my main sources of income, Amazon would be number one. Like, Amazon is where I make the most money reselling. I love it. So I am going to do a video on the benefits of selling on Amazon, but I wanted to talk about some of the ugly truths that I think we should discuss, because it's not all fun and bubblegum. I don't know why I thought of bubblegum. All right. Number 3, packaging things for Amazon. This is probably my least favorite task about Amazon. So if you sell Amazon FBA, that means FBA means fulfilled by Amazon. I just packaged up 4 packages yesterday, and it's just a lot, you guys. That means that you're sending the product, let's say this protein powder. I'm not going to store it myself in my storage unit. I'm sending it to Amazon. They're going to store it in their warehouse, and then when someone buys it, they ship it for me. I love it because you don't have to store the item. You don't have to do the customer service, really. I mean, people can ask you questions about the item, but like if they want to return it or blah, 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 Amazon does that. I love it because it allows me to have, like, I think right now I have a lot of active listings on Amazon, a couple hundred. It allows me to have that inventory and I don't have to store it. Now, you do pay more in fees, but to me it's worth it because of the amount of inventory I have there and the price point that I pay for certain things. So you have to package that stuff and send it to Amazon. Now, you can have the option of not prepping the item. So what does that mean? So certain items that you send to Amazon need to either have an Amazon barcode put over the actual barcode. So you'd have to print a label to put over the barcode, and or you might need to polybag the item. Like, for example, this one, I think they said I don't have to polybag, but I think I have to label it. So the items need to be prepped. Okay. So either polybag, label. Some things you don't have to do anything. Most things you do have to prep somehow. So you have to prep your items, and then you have to package them up, make sure they get to Amazon safely. I'm one of those Amazon sellers that I will sell liquids. A lot of my Amazon selling friends don't even touch liquid because they don't want to ship it to Amazon and have it like open up, or they're scared to ship it, or it may not make it. I love selling liquids for that reason, because a lot of sellers don't do it. So there's a lot less sellers on liquid items. So then there's another added thing that I'm like, all right, I got to make sure this gets there great. I have to tape it up and bubble wrap it. It's a whole process, you guys. If you have a lot of stuff you're sending to Amazon, like for example, those 4 boxes, to package them up really well, it was 4 boxes, 200 items, probably took me a couple hours, like 3 hours to package up and to make sure those 200 items were going to get there safely, not damaged. Because think about it, I have to get it to Amazon, then Amazon has to take it out of my boxes and store it in their warehouse. So you want to make sure that this stuff can be stored and not get damaged and be moved around. So it's a lot of work. That, just thinking about it, is like putting tension in my neck. That is probably my least favorite part about selling on Amazon, is packaging up the stuff to send to them. It's just, I think, and keep in mind, I'm sending anywhere from like 50 to 300 items a week to Amazon. So I'm a high volume seller. At least that's what I would consider myself. You know, maybe you won't be sending them that many items. Maybe you'll only do fulfilled by merchant, meaning you'll store the item and ship it when it sells. But if you're going to do high volume FBA, just prepare yourself. I keep telling you guys, I'm getting to the point where I need an in-person assistant. I'm going to need help with shipping soon. And when I say shipping, I mean shipping for Amazon, Poshmark, eBay. It's just getting to the point with my full-time job, my baby, my relationship, real estate. I need help. I'm going to need a real estate assistant soon. So that's where I'm going with the business in 2022. I need some help. I need a virtual assistant again, and I need an in-person assistant. So videos on that coming soon. But I thought I would just share those. I think that was 3. But this was a very chatty video. Was my hair sticking up the entire time? Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you would like to see like my favorite reasons about selling on Amazon, let me know. I'm probably going to do it anyways. You can check out my other videos on the screen, and I will see you soon. Ciao.